Okay. Second baseman. Top man.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
I hope so. My mustache not that thick, though. I got a beard. My mustache not thick like that. I actually got a beard, a full beard.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Our starter in this one, Jonathan Cannon, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Xavier Edwards in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Popped in the air. Left field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Luis Robert now.
Robert Jr.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Damn.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here on the south side, and here is Jesus Sanchez. There's the strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the...
He's in there. Sanchez, the runner at second with one away. This to third. Vaughn gets it to first, and that is out number two. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Howard puts it away, and that bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Cabrera back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Vaughn launched a homer in his most recent game. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That to right. Sanchez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number two. Now a chance for Jay Howard. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hit hard, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with two out. And now it's Joey Gallo.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Slings it across. Inning over. Back at right field. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. In there at the knees for a strike. Up the middle, Howard. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And here is Otto Lopez. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. And that one missing low.
1-1.
A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
He hauls it in, 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. That's a strike, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Out to short, Howard. Fires over to first. Marlins set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Tauchman. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Squeezes it. Runner tags and goes to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Rizzo will hit next. Grounds one to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is the end. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Norby batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going.
On the ground. And they take the lead with the infield single. 1 down, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. Cannon ready to fire now. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And the batter now, Davison de los Santos. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Martinez has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is... Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Andrew Vaughn.
And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he boots it. Heading for the plate. He will score. The White Sox tie it up.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Let's go.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Howard digs in now. And he chases a high fastball there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Damn.
Up the middle. Not in time to first.
Yes,
and
he
a run
beat it
comes
out, too.
across.
Boy, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Ooh. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Oh, that might be gone. That might be gone. Let's go. Let's go.
Going back.
Let's go. Yes. 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 Yes.
Into the home bullpen for a homer.
Yes.
Joey Gallo blasts one out. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Myers hauls it in, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Montgomery, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Right side, De Los Santos. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they're happy to just get off the field. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Liam Hicks. There's a strike. Hicks, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2021. This one in the air. Vaughn puts it away for the out. One down. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Now one missed. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Martinez makes the play, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cabrera back to work. Swing and a miss. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez getting loose out there. Cronin getting loose as well. Ripped on the ground to second. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swings through that.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the 1st inning. That's what we.
Oh, my God.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings.
Pitching for Miami.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next to him for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Slow roller to third. Throws to first. That's the second out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
2 down. Base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Andrew Benintendi. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Benintendi up to third on the wild pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first, and Martinez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here on the south side. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Martinez makes the catch, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Sanchez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's through there for a strike. And a count even 1-1. And downstairs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jay Howard. And first offering is fouled off.
Dang, he just missed.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Now he breaks his bat. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Joey Gallo. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And now Mike Tauchman, 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Eric Wagaman. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. A little bit low.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Here's a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing.
Pitching for Miami.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Declan Cronin hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Montgomery, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm.
Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Backer getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball. And they take care of Robert for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And the next pitch is way outside. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and the White Sox. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ground ball, left side. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Gets the call, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Miami down in order. They're down here 5-1. Here on the south side. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Cronin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Cronin, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money, nice play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Penn Murphy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And he grounds one to the right side. Montgomery to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
1 ball.
The White Sox leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done.